Well, later tonight, a November snowfall is forecasted to hit the Twin Cities, but right now, calm outside, and of course, a calm day inside U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. The scene a short time ago, this crowd decked out in purple, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football, folks, as the Vikings get set to do battle with the Detroit Lions. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9?
And this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Lions take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18.
Now Stafford. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll make it second down. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. Second and 3.
At the 25-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
The ball carrier.
It's a first down on a gain of 10. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. They run with Adrian Peterson, the second active leading rusher in the NFL. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37.
37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Throwing on second and 8. Stafford looking deep for Hilton. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Tight end Irv Smith, the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
I'm looking at this with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. On play action, Cousins. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in secondary.
And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Cousins now from the 50. Got a man and he hits him in stride. He's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Play action now. Cousins. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
There's no doubt that he has plenty of heart, but you've got to be careful of those receivers that are slight of build. They leave themselves open to some pretty big hits across the middle. That pass, incomplete.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Again, it's Cousins. This is White on the screen. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it's going to be third down and a ways to go here, 3rd and 14. They'll throw again. Cousins. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, right? Because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right.
Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring it down. Yannick Ngakoue. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
2nd down.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. A shotgun snap for Stafford. Now a clash of bodies here that's intercepted. Monte Nicholson picks it, and his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Intercepted.
First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
Complete to
We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, then you go over the top, take it deep, and then you get some of those big shots downfield.
That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Sliding out of the pocket. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
And that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6.
ball carrier.
Mecole Hardman the intended target, but now it's 3rd and goal.
It's a loss of
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
And this ball is caught by Irv Smith. Touchdown Vikings. Irv Smith Jr., his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings have taken a first quarter lead. He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead.
makes the score Vikings 7, Lions nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have...
Stafford for the 3rd time is intercepted.
Picked up here at the 32. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line.
The Vikings.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation. But sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Being chased out left toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Justin Jefferson, the rookie, his intended receiver.
That'll bring up 2nd down.
It's second
So after
down.
the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, Cousins. He'll buy some time right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, Cousins. The throw is up for the challenge through the air. They force a 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
A 27-yard attempt.
And Bailey able to knock it through. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Yannick Ngakoue in on the stop.
A gain of 2. Brings up 7.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Stafford. James has got it. Complete. And this will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. And he's got his man Hilton.
Stafford's pass. Complete to number 13. A gain of 22 yards. And the Lions 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
Swift, the ball carrier. He was taken down at the 50-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
On 2nd down, Swift.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line.
10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
Vikings 10. Lions nothing.
An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
Taken down.
A nice 1st down pickup on a gain of 6.
1st down, Detroit.
On 1st down, Swift. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll try the air now with Stafford. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. The rookie Jeff Gladney picks it. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. We haven't even escaped the 1st half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the 1st half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the back.
Bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 16. And he'll actually lose 6 yards on the return. But I don't think they care. They've got the football back.
At their own.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
11 on the play. 1st down.
Stafford with a play fake to Swift, and he'll set to throw.
This into the hands of Marvin Hall, complete. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line.
A 6-yard
gain of 6 there on 1st.
and 4.
Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys on plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, when you talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run routes, change things, make themselves presentable for the quarterback. It's a lot of time that they put in on it. It's not just your static 1, 2, 3. This is where the ball goes anymore.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Looking deep for Hilton. That's going to be caught. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. T.Y. Hilton, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Lions able to get this back within a touchdown. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now.
Makes the score Vikings 10, Lions 7.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Hartman on the return. The Vikings take over 1st and 10. At their own.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Say hello to Eric Kendricks. He gets the sack there. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Now a throw here to his running back. Now lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And he will bring this down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think that you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
Here's Swift. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
The 7-yard line.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
One more time with Swift. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
Down at the 4-yard line.
2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Now Stafford on 3rd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. T.Y. Hilton with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Lions have taken the lead.
The extra point is
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Hartman on the return. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. So you can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense. But when you turn it over, it changes momentum. And when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, That's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise it's going to be a long day for you.
Now a throw here on second down, and that's complete. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
First down, here's Cousins. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. Knocked away. It's incomplete. It was Desmond Trufant right there, step for step in coverage.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver, penalty flag had to come out.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Completes it to Hardman. And I think the ball's out, and this is scooped up by the Lions. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. Because he lost a fumble last week as well, so now back-to-back weeks, maybe you expect that from your tailback, but not him.
You're exactly right, because you work a lot with your running backs about how they have to protect the ball in traffic. But downfield in open space, that's dangerous as well, because you may make someone miss, and their flailing hand can knock the ball away if you don't tuck it away.
On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And he'll get maybe a couple before he's taken down, as that will take us to the 2-minute warning.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
He lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10.
At their own 40.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. From the gun, here's Cousins. He's going to loft one deep left side here. This is caught. Touchdown, Vikings. A big play there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings are going to retake the lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers. That meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Down 3 under a minute to go. How aggressive are you going to be in this spot?
Not as aggressive as I probably would want to.
The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. From the gun, here's Stafford. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 19, and he'll bring it back to about the 5-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. Cousins gets this one out wide quickly. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Kirk Cousins with 3 touchdown passes now in the afternoon. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Good. Makes the score Vikings 24. Lions
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
This will make it into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think
Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. Past the 20. Touchdown, Detroit. DeAndre Swift with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Lions strike quickly here for 6 points. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today is track shoes, because that's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch.
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down.
They got his man complete. 20, 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Nicole Hardman as the first half is winding down. And the Vikings get the quick strike touchdown. Boy, the action just coming fast and furious right now. If you got up to go get a drink from the fridge, you picked the wrong time. 2 long touchdowns.
Yeah, and that's how you answer a one-play drive with a one-play drive of your own. And you're exactly right. If you step away from the action,
looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And nowhere to go. He only makes it to the 5.
At their own 5-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it And we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys. But be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Ran a perfect defense in this situation. Would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown, Vikings. A big play there. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 11 on the year. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
38, Lions 21.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Taken in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And their halftime hold now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Once again, it's Swift.
And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Brought down at the
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
behind the line of scrimmage.
Loss of 3 on that first down pass play. Now 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, Stafford. Throwing deep for Galladay. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
But we saw that they had a lot of success last week throwing the football, but that hasn't translated to this week. But with his team behind, I don't expect him to back off. I expect him to keep firing.
3rd and long. It's Stafford. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain.
11 yards.
On 3rd down, you'll give them that. You just want to make sure that you play the first down line. They were able to get him down and force the punt.
They'll try it now with Swift. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They stop him a yard shy. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Justin Jefferson there. Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind...
He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Nicole Hardman with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. And the lead is now 24.
Makes the score Vikings 45, Lions 21.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
And to Stafford on 3rd down. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
At first glance, I thought he just used his size in order to win the route, but he also had a little subtle move in there as well. Made the defender think he was going one direction and was able to track the ball in another.
Fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Kenny Galladay, the Pro Bowler, was his intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. He'll get 17 that time, and the Lions have a 1st down. Now a play fake it at Stafford.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. From the gun, Stafford. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Marvin Hall, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Lions are able to draw a bit closer. So now Stafford will bring up the Lions, and they'll go for 2. They'll try to run with Swift. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
45, Lions 20.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And, Charles, you'd have to think this is where you want to start taking some time off the clock.
Oh, definitely, because you got the lead, right? You take a good look up there and you say, okay, what do we need to do here? Well, you're not in full-out protect mode.
He's got a man, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
First and 10.
33 yards that time. Now Cousins. And his throw's going to be incomplete. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. On play action, Cousins looking here for Smith. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
To the air again, it's Cousins. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Glad to have you with us from Minneapolis. 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. Again, it's Cousins. Steps away to his left. And this is going to be intercepted. Snags it for a pick. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now, that's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
And now here's another interception. Picked off near the 32. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. He's had it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
And it's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made that way to the end.
It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Miko Hardman there to make the grab. And the Vikings capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. And they open the lead up now to 25 points.
Makes the score Vikings 52. Lions.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will make it into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
10-10. At their own.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one.
Makers, they probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And that will be incomplete. Another incomplete incomplete pass there. What do you take from this game offensively?
Well, you know it's tough to really analyze for them because it is a team game, right? And let's be honest, though. The defense did them no favors in this one at all. Offense actually moved the ball. So, bottom line, film session, defense is going to be a real tough one for them. Offense, they'll get a little bit of praise.
Lions go for it on fourth. It's Stafford. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. The Lions turned away on fourth down. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. Cousins on first down. Complete. Jefferson the target. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Justin Jefferson.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
At the 20-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Cousins. The right side going to be caught by Hardman. And they get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A 20-yard touchdown as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Now, this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Vikings 59. Lions 20.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
The Lions on 3rd down. 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This is 3rd and 8. Off of play action. Here's Stafford. Throwing deep for Galladay. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Open man, he's got him to tight end Hockenson. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. A 1st down throw for Cousins. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics.
And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. Daniil Hunter in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. After the sack on 1st down, Stafford. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
A gain of 20
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, a run for Johnson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
A gain of 12. First down, Detroit.
They go back to the ground, this time Swift.
And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
The Lion ball carrier. He was tackled at the 46-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
It's Stafford with a play fake to Swift, and he'll set to throw.
James has got it, complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40.
Complete.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Stafford's pass.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Play action. Stafford. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball has been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
A gain of 4 yards.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford going for it all. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. It's a first down following a gain of 3. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw again, Stafford. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. He's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Daniil Hunter has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
And it's 4th down.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. And he's going to go down again. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a...
Oh, my goodness, another interception. Tracy Walker. And another 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line. I'm starting to wonder, Charles, if 5 interceptions, is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been at the mound already and asked for the ball, and he'd be in there getting a shower. But in football, you might have to go stand on the sideline and watch the rest of it and see if your backup can do any better.
That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. He's going to let it fly. And now here's another interception. The rookie Cameron Dinsmore picks it, and he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. The utter domination domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
He's got Smith here. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside